In this video, we'll explore how we can gather further details regarding the rows and columns within our datasheet. So over here, we have a listing of product sales. So we have a bunch of columns out here. And on the right hand side, I have defined total rows and total records and total columns. Yeah, so I'll just rename this to total rows so that it's more clearer to understand, right? So we want to find out the total number of rows and the total number of columns. So for total rows, I'm going to use a very simple formula function called rows, and it takes only one parameter, which is the name of the array. So we know that our table name is called product sales. Okay, so that's the table name. So okay, so we've got 688 rows, 688 records within our table. So let's go and try deleting some of those. Yes, we deleted 3 rows and it dynamically changed the value here. So same way, I can also define the total number of columns. So I have a function called columns. Okay, and then here too it takes only one parameter. So I'll just provide the table name. It is product sales, and there you go. So it says that there are 12 columns. So if you suppose I add a new column into the table or remove one of them, it is going to dynamically change this as well. So there is a singular version of these functions as well. We have a row function which will gather the row number for a particular reference, and then a column function as well. So there are a singular version of both the functions. So we'll just explore the column function. So I'm just going to name one column here. Let's say profit. Okay. And I want to find out the column number for this particular profit column. Right. So I'm going to use the column function. Okay. So it asks for a reference. So in this particular case, I can use the indirect function to pass the reference, just like how we had seen in the previous video. So I'm going to use indirect, and within quotations, I'm going to provide the table name, which is product sales, and open the square brackets where I can provide the column reference. Right? I'll close the quotation marks and I'll combine it using the ampersand sign, and I will use the N5 cell which contains our column name, and I'll again combine it with the close square bracket using concatenate, and I'll execute my function. So here we go. So what does it mean? That profit column is the 11th column within my spreadsheet, right? So if I just go and change this to another column here, let's say I have product, country, and all of that. So let me type in country. Okay, country is the second column, and then if I put product, product is the third column. So these functions can actually be very useful as we explore the further lessons with VLOOKUP and the array formulas.